Start recording. Hello, Nelusa. Now start recording.
Hello,
Hello, hello, hello,
Ipa.
hello, hello. Yeah. Now we come to episode fourth. Yeah, very fast. Time fly, and little by little, we share, we deliver message to our fans. And yesterday I create one Zoom with my university friend. He worked for engineering industry, 32 years in public sector, and now he quit his job. He early retired, and now he worked with his wife as a
Hmm.
coach. I asked if it is life coach because my friend, Romanian friend, she is life coach. Uh, he said not really. It's about it is something uh, similar, but let me check how about the what he's doing. It is, I think it is a contemplative mentor. Do you know about this word?
Mhm,
Yeah,
mhm.
it is a different or similar to the life coach in terms of the definition.
Well, coach is just a coach, I can say, but depend. I saw nowadays we have health coach, life coach, sport coach. Now depend which area you want. My friend, I talk about, I help people to find a solution in their lives.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter what problem you have. We will find a solution together. So I don't know. I know a friend, he's sport coach, and once time I was talking to him, but it's a big difference. I mean, the things what I'm talking, he's talking about totally other things.
hmm.
Um, I don't know. I don't want to
Yeah.
discuss
I
about
I
others'
really don't
coach.
know as well because that is why I asked him yesterday because when I mentioned about a life coach, uh, he said not really, but when I start talking, interview him, and I feel that it it's it's slightly different. It depends on
Yeah, yeah.
the
Hmm.
objective. His objective is to encourage the people to know how to live with the others happily in terms of the uh, tell them about the fact of life. And he mentioned about the classification, like the type of the people divided into nine characteristic of perfectionist,
Hmm.
positive thinker, a negative thinker, something like that. And after finish talking with him, still I cannot make any difference.
Yeah. Oh, um, as a coach, to give you the difference between a coach and a mentor or a trainer. A
Or
coach will never give you
facilitator,
advice. A coach,
mentor, coach. Yeah.
will never give you advice. Okay.
Mm.
So who has a private session with me or with my colleagues from Romania? I'm talking about our, school, our academy where I study. We will never give you advice what to do. Um, we are just with you. We are listening you. We are putting questions, and through our question, what we are putting to you, you will find the solution. You will find the solution of your problems without waiting to give you advice. This is a coach. A coach is with you, is helping you, is listening you, and is putting question, and with the help of that question you get the answers. And what we are doing, if you know you will not go from our class, from our session, if you don't find the solution, only if you don't want to find the solution. So
Mm.
this is our goal. And a mentor is a person who had a lot of experience, in his life or in her life, and he's giving you advice, somehow is training you. through his experience. Okay, this is a mentor. A trainer is a person who studies things. Okay, who study things about different things of the in the life. Okay, so for example, trainer. Also, I'm trainer because I study coaching, and I study how to train, how to uh, make others people to become a coach. Okay, so I can help them. Okay, I can teach them how to become coach. So I'm also trainer, but for that we need to make difference between coach, mentor, and as I said before, trainer. And I'm all those three things. I'm coach, I'm mentor, and I'm trainer. This I study. But to make difference, many people say I'm coach, and people are coming to you and they are expecting to give them advice. But before, you need to explain to people that actually you don't give them advice. Okay, but if they want mentoring, okay, tell me, you want mentoring or coaching? You know.
Okay, I think that
And
it's hard to make difference for the people in general.
yeah, but I advise, if you want sessions and like that, choose coaching, not mentoring. Because my experience is totally different from your experience, so my advice cannot be really good for you. For that, much better choose a coaching session.
Yes.
Where you can find the answer from your soul, from your heart, not from me. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
It's simple.
I think that doesn't matter because as I talked with him yesterday, in Thai, yeah, we use a facilitator. Like he told me, he is a facilitator, and I noticed from his course because he arranged the course, uh, passionate of him from his in past inspiration because he changed uh, himself completely from by one reason, and finally he said that it's proven he's supposed to share his experience to the others, and then he started learning from academy, yeah, many courses to be trained as facilitator, and finally he ran his own program, and one out of the three programs he told me yesterday is about the constructive parenting. It's in Thai classes, and then I said, "Wow, that's very great," because now I and my friends in France, she is Romanian. We create something like a program. Now we come to the episode 4, so I can share whenever I arrange and get some knowledge from Nelusa, I can share with him in Thai, something like that, interchangeably, back and forth. That should be fine. That is what I told
Yeah.
him. Yeah, and coincidentally, because one of his popular program is about the constructive parenting, he said it's very popular among school, university, foundation, something like that. He joined to be a facilitator. That means parenting is most uh, common among many society that need to improve. So what we are doing now is very great.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Okay, that is what I talk with my friend, and now we start our today the conversation about our constructive parenting program. Yeah, last time you mentioned about how to create a good environment in family. Yeah, the two major idea is about give time to your children, and uh, deeply listening to what they would like to get from you advice. And today we will talking about how to create, how to tell them to improve their skill, because as we said that the children by God have a tons of capacity for learning through observation. So when we talking about this, we used to talk about parent modeling. Very straightforward. Yeah, it is very easy. It is day-to-day activities when parent like to encourage a wide variety of desirable behaviors and skills to your children. That's showing a good example to your child through your own action, something like that. And today I read one Thai paragraph. It's about the core competency of the human being. It is 4C, like we mentioned earlier. It is critical thinking, creative thinking, collaborative thinking, and communicative thinking. And in terms of business, it uses this 4C usually is applied in variety of areas. In education, yeah, how to encourage your students to practice this key competency. And in business, it's usually use uh, soft skill, soft skill, yeah, because it's divided into hard skill. You can learn from school, from academy, from textbook, and whatever, and you can reskill or upskill. Yeah, depends on the situation. But the soft skill, they are all 4C. I mentioned cannot be built in school or academy, because you're supposed to gradually absorb this skill since you were very young. That is a family unit that can create at the starting stage. Yeah, that is a parent, mom or dad can show like modeling and to create little by little the soft skill. That's our child can be expand or adapt in future. So today I would challenge uh, to share about the how to develop the skill of your children based on your experience. So to make it clear, we will. I try to challenge you to share little by little. For the first one, my question about the skill we need to encourage our children is about how to help them developing social skill. Yeah, that is the first skill I would like to hear from you.
Well, to be you, a social person. Again, I come with you because this is the truth. Um, being you, the person who you want your child to be, okay, showing these things. Social. If you are talking about how to socialize with people or something like that. Well, um, I give you an example. I have time. I make time for myself, and I make time for my friends. Okay, so my son saw these things on me. My mom has time for her, and what she's doing in that time when he saw me. Well, what I'm doing. Maybe I'm reading, maybe I'm listening music. When I make time for my friends, I use.
Sorry, Nelusa, it's frozen from time to time. Uh, okay, let me change to Wi-Fi if it is better. Can you hear
Can you
me?
hear me?
Yeah. A while ago, there is disconnected. Now I change to
Uh,
Wi-Fi, hoping it would be better. Okay, please a bit backward and repeat again. Repeat. Okay, go on.
okay. Well, uh, I was saying that to be you, an example for your child, okay? So I gave you the example because one is to talk theoretically and one is to talk practically from your own experience. And I just want to talk from my own experience because like that people will understand much better. I, I believe in these things.
Mhm.
Um, so I create time for myself and I create time for my friends. Okay. And what I'm doing in my free time when I create for me, well, maybe I'm listening music, maybe I'm reading, maybe I'm walking, maybe I do whatever I like. Good. And he knows these things, my son, that I have time for myself. My mom has time for herself. And I create time for friends. I socialize with them, not only by phone texting, but also meeting with them. So I create time when I meet with my friends. I used to have a friend, she's from Bulgaria, okay, and her son is in the class with my son. So we are meeting together. I meet with his mother and with the children, with her children also.
Mhm.
And in this way, we socializing with each other. I socialize with parents and my child with his friends, with the children of my friend. So this is an example how we can how we can teach them where, well, sometimes at her home, sometimes at my home, or sometimes, look, for example, now I prepare a vacation. I prepare a vacation for me, for my son, and for my friend. We will go together. So like that, through example, you help and you teach your child. We will go in vacation far from Paris, I think 500 kilometers from here. So we'll have fun. And I will show him the beautiful things of this life. Yeah. What is nature? What is many things? Just
Mhm.
so through example.
Mhm.
I socialize, he see me, he's doing the same.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
natural way, without taking a book. Okay, David, look, I have I have this book, okay, and I will teach you how to socialize. Yeah, do like that. No, this is not the way.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, that is why when I challenge you at in the beginning that okay, we will create something like this program. Actually,
Mm,
it is very simple actually because we can share our past experience as the parents, and that should be fine because people can listen to us, and then maybe they can uh, get the other sides of the other family. Yeah, and what you just mentioned is happen naturally. No need to create something like a program, this and that, and they cannot read from a book. But when I send to you for the first time, it's about a guideline. Let you know the frame of what we are talking. But once we start our first program, we didn't think or connect anything about the textbook because it flow out
yeah.
naturally. Because the
Mhm.
socializing, as you said, yeah, because it is quite normal. It is happen to every society in this world that when the family joy activities, family activities together, we supposed to meet someone we don't know. Yeah, sometimes we came across your peer, your colleague at the shopping mall, and then um, uh, you brought your children, and your friend brought your children, and we supposed to join dinner, join the lunch together, and then that is a socializing start, yeah, naturally. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's opportunity for your child to learn, and they can notice by themselves. They can comparing something when they they meet with the other family, and what happens in your in his or her family. And then
Mhm.
after that, maybe he will ask that why, why that is not like uh, happen in our family, and what is that? Because of their curiosity, and then it start the natural process, and then it's come to what we talked earlier. Because when
Mhm.
your children start with why, that is very good. That is about the consequence of the socializing, because they might
Exactly.
think and by connect what they saw with their past perception, and then they start with the question why like this, why like that, and then we come to the two key uh, words you mentioned. Okay, if so, that is very good opportunity for mom to start explaining, and no need
Yeah.
to say, David, come. Today is the lesson one, socializing, and this is a book. One, two, three. No, it is not a nature. It's not nature law, right?
Yeah.
I would like to share
Exactly.
one. I would like to share one examples. It is happened when Frank he was 3 years old. At that time, my friend, my wife friends from Singapore, uh, they they decided to move to Thailand. To move to Thailand with
Mhm.
his family, wife, and the three child, and he stayed with us when Frank was 3 or 5 years, I'm not sure. And then, you know, parents can go outside together, and we left Frank with Singaporean boys, three,
Mhm. Mhm.
and then nothing. What we worry how they can talk each other, because Frank he cannot speak English at that time, and Singapore cannot understand Thai, and then okay, just leave, just leave it. I think we believe in nature law, and we come back again in the evening. Everybody are shouting and playing around. They are very fun without
Mhm.
anything we worry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and then we learn. As you said, we can learn and teach at the same time. We learn from that environment, that moment. We learn without any textbook as well as a parent, and now we can share. We can share this knowledge to the others. Yeah, our direct experience. And socializing is socializing. It's nothing complicated. Yeah, life is so simple, Nerusa. Why
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
make it
It is.
complicated?
It is. It is. And as you can see in that example with your son and his friend, they didn't talk. They didn't speak the same language, but actually they play together. So if children can understand with each other, if children can socialize, why we cannot? Because we are adults. So let's be honest. We just need to open our hearts and let's go. I saw also cases where people get married with each other, without to speak the same language. You know why? You know why? Because
No?
they speak the language of heart, which is
Oh
call
yeah.
it love. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, I would further my story when my Singaporean came to Thailand. Actually, uh, dad, he is my wife friend in England. They
Mhm.
study together, and then when they come back, and then because of the uh, economy reason, because as you know, in Singapore it is high standard cost of living, and one of them became unemployed, and then he decided to move to Thailand, because uh, standard cost of living is much lower, 3 times, and then they decided to come and stay long uh, in Thailand. 5 years he stayed with us, not in one house, but because I have another place, and then so he we we stay very close, not far away, and then from time to time we got together, enjoy, and their students study homeschooling because his wife she is well educated. She is a good. He from the chemistry industrial, so she has a very good knowledge to teach. And then I see, I learn quite a lot because in Thailand, as you know, the homeschooling is not popular. But Singapore allow the student can learn from the two system, homeschooling or the conventional one. And he decided to bring his family to Thailand and then spend life together because what I saw, because that is very good model. Yeah, it is an educational model when the students, when they were young and then they can learn another culture. Yeah, with the thing is totally different from the daily environment in Singapore. And the homeschooling, the parents supposed to set up the timetable, yeah, and train everything we are talking, discipline and whatever. And what is outstanding because from time to time we when many places together, we enjoy the go mountainous area, spend our life up north, something like that. And then it's very good combination because my friend children can learn quite a lot of things out of our classroom. And then Frank, at that time, 3 or 5 years old, yeah, he started speaking English, even in a Singapore accent. It doesn't matter, but they enjoy playing together. 5 years it is long enough to make a Frank outstanding comparing with the others. Spend their life in a Thai family or the Thai relatives. Yeah, yeah. That is the story I would like to share. When people socializing, and you said that it's not about any language, it doesn't matter. It's just a two language, but yeah, people can understand by body language and by the something they play together. Yeah, and later on, when my friend he moved back to Singapore, Frank started to socializing through online, playing games with the people, with the friend around the world through the internet. Yeah, that is
That's
a
amazing.
step by step. Yeah, for the face-to-face socializing, and later on, yeah, he can have the a sufficient capability in speak English language. So uh, the time is coming. That time the gaming was
Mm-hmm.
popular, and he start playing and connecting with the people around the world through the Minecraft game. Yeah, that is
Yeah, yeah, yeah. My
yeah,
son also,
yeah,
he's doing
because it's
something
very
like that, but I
popular.
don't know to tell you.
Yes.
I don't play games, so I don't know. I need to ask David to answer on this question.
Yeah, I
What is Minecraft?
I don't I don't neither. Yeah, that is about social skill. Actually, it's not so many things to talk because just
Mhm.
you just notice and you can understand by yourself. That is a nature law because it is a
Yeah, yeah.
basic thing for the human being. Okay, the next is about the how to manage, how to guide your children to know which is a good or bad emotion when you express or the socialize with the others, how to control, how to behave with the other with in the polite way, how to control something. They got something they need to control. Your children need to
Mhm.
control the emotion for some bully or something like that. Yeah. Do you have any example?
Mm. Well, I just because you mentioned before about natural law. Well, in natural law, we have also cause, cause and effect. So there we have emotion. So of course, it's very important to teach our children how to control themselves, you know. Yes, I have a lot of example, you know, from my life, how to control my emotion in a positive way, you know. And I mean, even if I'm sad, even if I'm angry, because sometimes it's happening these things also to me, doesn't mean that um I'm stone and I do not have emotion. No, I'm I'm human being, okay? So I have emotions. But what we are doing with this emotion, this is important. So always when I got angry or sad, I'm me. I'm myself. I'm not hiding myself, okay, from my son. Um, but I try always to see good things in everything. For that, I cannot say that I became so much angry or so much sad. I'm so much sad because I know in everything there I find a reason and a lesson. And these things happen to me because something better will find there. I became a better person. And always I try to teach my son that doesn't matter what happened in your life, uh, you are angry or you are sad, think that is for your good. Okay, it's for your good. And if you are too much angry in that time, take a break. Take a break and stay alone with yourself little, 5 minutes, and just think about nothing.
Mm.
You know, just think about nothing. And after think uh, that something good will happen there.
Mm.
I was so angry so many times. Even now, sometimes, you know, I'm angry because of many things, you know, what happened in our life. But he saw me that I'm angry, and he sometimes asks me, "Are you angry?" And I say, "Yes, I'm little angry, but you know, David, it's for my good, you know. Something good will happen with
Mhm.
this problem, you know, what I have, because it's
Mhm.
not a problem; it's actually a challenge in my life." And after he said yes, and it's finished. I'm not angry anymore. And I try to build something with that anger, something positive, you know.
Mhm.
For example, sometimes I got angry um, on social media because, as you know, I'm facing a lot of things there with a lot of people. So sometimes I got angry, but after I take maybe 5 minutes, as I said before, with myself,
Mm.
trying to think about nothing,
Mhm.
also listening of music, what I like.
Mhm.
And after thinking that, you know, something is a reason there, why I find that person or why that person told me these things. It's a
Mhm.
reason. And I try to find the reason behind. And I
Mhm.
said, okay, let's see what is the next things what I need to do to can
Mhm.
grow myself and to can help people around me.
Mhm.
So try to build something good with your anger and with
Mhm.
your sadness,
Mhm.
and your emotion will change from down to up.
Mhm.
It's simple, just imagination and creation, you know, the words of teacher Tim.
Mhm. Mhm.
So create something with your anger, something good for you and for people.
Mhm. Yeah, exactly.
Mm, yeah.
Mhm. Yes,
um
yeah, please, go ahead, please.
can you hear me, people?
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay, this connection. Okay. That's great. And an example is, you know, telling people to be themselves always. Okay, be yourself. If you are angry, okay, you are angry. So what? You are
Mm.
human in the end. But what is important? To not hurt anyone.
Mhm.
If I'm angry, if I'm sad, doesn't mean that I will come and I will put my anger on you.
Mhm.
No, people around you doesn't deserve these things. Okay, keep your anger with you, not with others, because I'm not responsible for what you are doing. I'm not responsible for your anger. I'm not responsible for anything.
Mm-hmm.
If you need help, then ask, but do not hurt anyone. And these things I'm teaching David. You know, David, if you are angry, accept that you are angry and see why you are angry. What's the reason behind? And let's fix the problem. But do not hurt people. You know, do not hurt because they don't have any fault. You need help, then ask them. And I'm doing these things, you know, and I'm showing him. Not just I'm telling, but I'm showing him. So if I need help from someone, I don't know what kind of help, I ask. Do not be afraid to ask help. It's so simple.
Okay. Yes, thank you very much. But I think what we share, we think about it like simple, but you know what is happen in the real time. Even you know everything, and when you share like this, I agree with you. You agree with me. We share the many things, but you see there's sometimes the problem arising. It's happen just in a nick of time, in a second. We cannot have enough time to think truly to think and then react. It is in a second, and then finally it's happened. Yeah, even we know because whenever you are in a very good, beautiful moment, yeah, you can we can share like this. But sometimes we did against what we are talking because
Yeah,
we
but you
lose
know,
our control.
is, you know, you need to work on this thing, on this. If you lose your control, this thing happened to me before, but now not really, because I'm always switching, you know, the things. Try to create in your imagination something. Try to create you know, like a picture, to have a positive picture in your mind. And in that time when you are so angry or so sad, put that picture in front of you,
Mm,
in front of your mind. Okay, I mean in your mind, but switch switch the moment, and your
mm,
emotion will change. Really, I
mm,
tell you these things. Even if you're so angry, if doesn't matter what happened into your life, just switch that moment in
mm,
something good. Have a
mm.
picture there, and always look, I give you now my secret. When I'm angry, okay, and or something bad happened in that time, I just imagine my home, my dream home, what I will have, and I'm sure I will have that home, you know, soon. I'm just imagining myself there in my peaceful place. So I do not need to stay there minutes, not just maybe 3 seconds. I imagine myself there. Of course, that need a little to work on you. You need to work little with yourself for these things. So I'm imagining myself there in peace, in safe, in whatever, and I'm fine. Because you know, problems will came. We cannot stop these things. Our
Mm,
future is unpredictable, but we need to be prepared for these things.
mhm.
So how we can be prepared? Just working with ourselves.
Yeah.
And when you work with yourself, you will can teach your child also. But just staying and complaining and no,
Mhm,
this is not a solution. So try to create a picture, a positive picture when you are angry,
mhm. Yeah. Okay.
or
That
or
is
remember
what
about
you.
God. Remember about God if you believe in God.
Mhm.
No,
No.
because you know are people who doesn't believe in God, but I'm
Mm,
sure they miss them if they
mhm.
don't believe.
Yeah. Yeah. I would
They miss
share.
Him. You know.
Yeah. I would share that that is true. Yeah. It is you. It is what. It is your own secret. Now you reveal to me, and surely after this,
Yeah, to everyone.
when we upload YouTube, yeah, you are. It's not a secret anymore. Yeah,
Yeah,
the world
exactly.
will know about
It's
your
finished.
your secret. Because yeah, um, what I would like to share is something like what we just talk with the peer, with our friends, and then sometimes we read for magazine articles. Yeah, it's something a theory. Yeah,
Mhm.
and it's my in somewhere here. But whenever we face with the situation in the real time, you're not in a very good mood at that time. Sometimes you are
Yeah.
busy with the many things. Uh, you might heard about the one proverb is not it said that I'm not so lucky. It's not my day. It's rain. It's not just it doesn't rain but pour. Everything that come
Mhm.
together at the same time, and you lose your temper. You lose your control. You cannot manage the thing you learn in the past. Yeah, and then I think we need practicing actually. Yeah,
Of course.
experience can help a lot. That is why the teenage and the people of their 40, 50 yeah, they can have their capability in manage the thing coming to their life, need practicing. And sometimes in the course, like uh, uh, many courses, is the like a monk, so-called spiritual leader. They
Mhm.
teach very little in terms of their principle. In the practicing, maybe 10% is about the principle, only key. But the other 80 or 90% is practicing by meditation and whatever trick that can help you manage your mind. I think practicing is most important, but at least you're supposed to be learning to learn something like a principle, and then you start
Mhm.
practicing lifetime. You can
Yeah, but
be good at the reacting something disturbs your feeling, something like that.
mhm, mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you need to find your way because, as I said, what works to me maybe is not working to you. You know, for
Mm-hmm.
that I'm saying you can create an image, you can, but it's simple. Just you need to work with yourself. You said I think, but I don't think. I believe in these things
Mm-hmm.
because I experience it. I
Exactly. There is
experience these
a
things.
because
I,
everyone is unique, as you said.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Everyone at every age has their own way of doing things. Go be your way,
Mhm.
go them always. Whatever is, we repeat this thing, yeah, like a loop. Yeah. Sometimes it is
And
one
as
solution, and we're gonna break it down just to focus and sharing idea. But finally, you
yeah.
notice that we come to uh, at the one thing, human being,
Mhm.
unique.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as I said, there is a cause and an effect, you know. So in everything, there you will find emotions in everything.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So you create your life. Not my neighbors create my life, not my
Mm-hmm.
husband. I
Mm-hmm.
create my life. I decide what I think. You know, I
Mm-hmm.
just give you an example. I had a friend, and I still have a friend. He's from Romania. Is my colleague actually. Uh, he's from our academy, and I sent him something with coronavirus. But it was actually a funny thing. How people was going to buy things and like that was something to laugh. And he said to me, Neluța, thank you so much, but do not send me these things anymore because I pay attention what information I give to my brain. In that time, I said, look at him. I just want to make a joke with him, and he took things so serious, you know. But after 3 hours, I reflect and I said, yeah, he's right. He's right because the things what you are doing, the things what you are hearing, the words what you are, speaking, create your life actually.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, yeah, you teach me a lesson, and believe me, I learn from that things.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very important what information we give to our brain, what information we give to our brain when we are angry, and how we can switch that, that emotion from negative to positive one.
Yeah. That is not easy, and it depends on. Might be easy for some good practitioner, and if you
But you need to
keep
do.
practice,
But tell me, what is easy? What is easy in this life?
No.
If you are doing nothing,
Nothing.
what is easy?
Exactly.
Maybe for someone, people, maybe for someone it's so hard even to take this glass with tea. Maybe it's hard. Maybe even to drink is hard. But you need action. You need action, believe me, in everything.
Okay. Yeah. That is the worst. Okay. Simple, easy. Yeah. It depends. It depends. But we are every human being. We have the something nature, and we take our journey, and we have different things, and we can share, and then we can think, and sometimes we adapt it, and no guarantee if it's work. It might work or it might not work, because we have so many external things out of our control. Like nobody know how coronavirus look like, but its influence to a human being. Yeah, we really don't know. And when the times comes, we react in a different way, as you see. Yeah, and now the new case, sky rocketing over 10 million in so far. And tomorrow, it is our Thai students are exciting to meet friends at the school after many months, and then nobody guarantee if we have to shut down again. That is what external factor is uncontrollable, and the life is that. But we try to look at the life is simple, but not easy, surely. Yeah, like you see, Risa and Diana and Nerusa, they cannot improve their poor relationship. Yeah, I hopefully maybe next episode the thing should be become happy. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you look little to Diana, to Nelusa and Risa, you will not find love there. There is attachment.
Yeah.
There is just attachment. They are attached to each other, but there is not love. When is love, you don't control people. You accept them how they are, but actually they are controlling each other and are cheating them each other.
I think comedy. Yeah, you are creating. If audience, watch closely and think along, they can learn quite a lot of things. No need to watch entire, but from time to time, if they think along, surely they can get there something they can apply for their life. Yeah. And finally, I think your comedy will become popular, and then maybe Hollywood will interested.
Of course.
Okay, it's 8 o'clock. Yeah, usually you supposed to pick up David at school.
Yes, at 3 and 25, like that. I need to.
And it's far away. His school is far away from your place.
No, not so far away, but I'm going by car.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I think tomorrow, I will arrive. I will arrive Trang, my hometown, at the Golden Mountain Temple around 9 o'clock in the morning, and we can talk. And then on Friday
That's
will be witness, for your
that's great.
City of Love. Yeah.
Yeah, City of Light.
City of Light.
Much better.
City of Love. Yeah. Maybe it's a new the next City of Love after you can solve your problem and we come to a City of Love.
Exactly.
City of Love. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much, Nelusa. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. Take care. Bye bye.
Have a great
สวัสดีครับ
day. Sadika. Bye bye.
Yes, that is good conversation for the fourth episode, constructive parenting. We share the things out of formal classroom. We just mentioned a bit what like the lesson from text, but we get our experience connected and we share quite a lot of things. Hopefully, our program will be beneficial to all of you who follow us. Thank you very much. See you next time in the episode 5, Constructive Parenting. Pipat Wongwiwatt from Thailand and Nelusa, Romanian life coach from France. Thank you. สวัสดีครับ